separation here, separation here, separation here. In every corner, there's a double picture. In every corner, there's two sides, one in the center. There's your 7. Here's your queen. Here's her heart. You go to the second level, it shows you the 3 areas. 1, 2, 3, and always 1 in the back. They show you on the cards on top, where this area over here, you see the way this corner in, it will create a W. So the only way to do this is to bend the card and to put it in here. So you have the 2 at the top. Here's your time clock, connecting whatever is down. You have one area here, one area here, one area here. Okay, you come to this level in here. 3, 6, 9, 12. Then you come to the top side. This is the same way as the bottom side. 4 owns a square divided. 5 owns a square divided. Joker gets the blue square divided. All these corners, if you take a look, this is the 2 by 1. These are more or less, see the way they're bent over? I design them 1 by 2 because I go up 1 and I go over 2. I go up 1 and I go over 2. That's your Mercedes sign, 120, 120, 120, except one is bent on an angle. On this side, you have the queen on both sides. I turn it around. And on this side, you have the king on both sides. This is the house the joker separates. And on this house, the 4. The 4 queens create the 16 eyes, create the light. Do you know anything about the 16? I'm going to explain to you how 16 works. 1 and 6 comes together. The 1, well, let's not get into that. And all of a sudden, you have the 2 on top. You have the 2 house, and you have the ace, alpha, beta. Now, I did not choose these cards. This is what they are. 8 and 10 equals 6. Queen shows all the eyes, but because she holds up her own area, she shows 16 eyes, but she's actually only 7 and 7. One of the reasons is she has to have her own 2 eyes. In fact, she has her own 2-1 perception of the 2 eyes she has, so the queen has a total of -3 eyes because of who she is. Okay? In all actuality, the queen that has 16 eyes now has 13 eyes because it needs your 2 eyes to ride on. Without your 2 eyes, it doesn't have its 1 eye. So it's your 2 eyes to get that 1 eye, but it's only your 1 perception. Here is 5 and 2, 7. 8 and 1, 9. Okay, so this is my little thing. These are the numbers they play with. These are the numbers of the 3 wheels. One wheel, the way it works is it goes 0. We put 0 over here. We take another one over here, and we put 0. Then in between, we take the wheel and we turn it over. We go double 0 right here. Double 0 goes there. Single 0 goes here. So we take the single 0 on this side. We flip it to this side. It goes single 0, double 0. So we got to go single 0 to double 0 to single 0. Now we have to have a chip on this side. This is a formation of what numbers have to do. It's priority. It's not my choice. It's the equation. Doesn't matter what situation you're in. It will always be the same. There's a multitude of equations to ask. Okay? And you answer them one at a time. One of the other things we're going to talk about here is we're going to count 1 and 6. 1 equals numerologically to 3 and 4. 6 equals to numerologically 5 and 2. 5 and 2 is 7. 3 and 4 is 7. 1 and 6 create 7. With 1 and 6, 1 and 6 does not get 2, 3, 4, 5, but 2, 3, 4, 5 is penetrated by 1 and 6 because it runs through it. What runs through the heart when 1 and 6 run through the heart. And every dot, the 3 on the side, will pick up 2 parts of 6. The 4 on the side will pick up 4 parts of 6. How pieces and parts are picked up. 2 and 5 gets the surrounding area of 1, 3, 4, and 6. 5 minus 2, 5 plus 2 is 10. 7 up, 5 and 2, 7 up, 7 up, okay? This is not 7, okay? This looks like 7, but it's a repeat. The only 7 is this one here, 1 and 6. So every time you see 7, this is the only one you're actually seeing. And in that, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the good vibration, is all taken away from you because 1 and 6 plays up. They add in the belt. The belt on the 6 dice is added in to take up 2 sides, to own 2 sides, to cross over 2 sides. It is the shorter distance of a crisscross. Who's in the on deck circle? OD 15 6 4 3. 643 means he's going to come up to the plate because of the 3 of the 6-4 of the Zion. The Zion 6 by 4, 6 plus 4 equals to 34. Back to number 1 again. So who plays 1? Who's on first? Okay. Now we're going to go to the dice cube again. 3 equals to 2 as a numerological count. 3 equals to 2. 4 equals to 3. So it's 2 and 3. The numerological count that come from 3 and 4 is 2 and 3, which will create an 11. It will create a 5 and a 6 inside of it. I'm just babbling about numbers that go together. Okay. What else does it do with the together? Together, the 3 and 4 equals 7, but the numerological count together is 60 plus 56 is 1/16. 6, 1, 1 equals to 8. 6 in the center to 1 and 1 on the outside. 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Creates federation. That is the belt. Okay? The on deck circle. Now what we're going to go to next is that 3 and 4. What's so special about 3 and 4 is number 3 and 4 fits in to complete the cycle of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 and 4. 25 times 25 quarters is $5 and $1.25. Or 5 days and 1 day, 0.25 days that remain at the end of the year to connect the last moon. 5 by 5 by 5 by 5, 4 by 4 by 4 by 4. It's all about 1 and 4. Actually, it's all about 1 and 2 and 2, and 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 1 and 2. And this equals 256, and it's missing 34. And this one equals to 625. The number to man is 25 itself. 3 and 4 now inflicted 2 and 5, 7. 5 and 6, 11, 7, 11. Inside of this, the game of craps is now selected because of these numbers over here. Again, 7 goes up, but it's not true. Because in 4, okay, the 3, in the 4 dice, there's 2 parts of 3. So the 4 is actually going to be 2 and O, and the 3 is going to be 1 and O. The last thing I wanted to mention is 1 and 6 are opposite of 2 and 5. When these are together, it's because 3 and 4 are up. When 3 or 4 are up, 5 and 6 plays, 6 and 2 plays, 1 and 2 plays, 1 and 5 plays. 1 is across from 6, 3.5 center. 2 is across from 5, 3.5 center. When the 1 and 6 are up, this is replaced by 3 and 4. 3 and 4 now play with 2 and 5. So when 1 and 6 are up on the dice, 3 and 4 come to play between 2 and 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. But not if 1 or 6. This is your only natural 7. There is no other 7. This is the only natural 7. Because the dice do not disappear inside of each other. So you have to know that when 3 and 4 are up, okay, these come to play. When 1 and 6 are up, 2, 3, 4, 5 comes to play. When 2 and 5 are up, 3 and 4 come to play. So when 3 and 4 come to play, when 2 and 5 are up, 1, 2, your 3 and 4 is up and down. And, excuse me, take away 5 and 2, put 3 and 4 here. Okay, let me write that down so I don't get mixed up. So 3 and 4 come here. So 1 and 4 get to play. 6 and 3 get to play. 6 and 3 get to play the creation of 1 and 4. But now they're playing 6 and 2. They play 6 and 2 when 3 and 4 are up. But when 3 and 4 are with them, 2 and 5 are gone. 5 and 2, 7. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 plus 2 is 7. This is the gateway. 3, 3, 4. Creation of the cube. 21 20, 20, 20, and one that counts. Only the total counts. You throw 2 dice, right? You get a total. They didn't count 1 dice. They count 2 dice. So only one that counts. The 2 dice count for 1, depending what game you play. 41 times 625 is 25,625, the Mayan time. 1440, the center of 1440. 1440 minutes in a day times 4 days times 2 days is 2880. Times 2 days again is 2880 is 5760. 5760 plus the amount that we just totaled up, which is 1444 and 1440, 2880, and 2880 leave the egg that they combine together, because the egg is 0. The egg only gets the value by the 2 of them joining together. So that creates the number 15, the circle, plus 6, because they come together through the cube. That equals to 21. 5760 plus 21 is 5781. Minus the original 6 is 5775. Mayan time connects to Hebrew time, connects to numbers, and numbers that come from dice, that come from a good old Rubik's Cube. And all you have to do is know how to put in the pieces. That's all it is. It tells more than a game. The deck of cards, you're playing with 1 deck or 2. Multiple floors, multiple balls, multiple houses. I need at least 2 balls to run. Of any sort. If I don't have the 2 balls on my feet, I don't run. If I don't have the 1 ball of the eye, I don't run well. If I'm missing any one of my balls below, I probably think I'm crazy. Oh, wait a second. Well, that's not fair. I already am, and I'm missing none. I got all my marbles. All the marbles in a row. Push a pen inside the marbles. It'll stand up to whichever way you push the balls. The more balls there are, the better it is sometimes, because they just form around you. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus, and they give each other a lift because of the angle of the curvature. What is that curvature of a ball?